Shelly Vitanza joins us with the upcoming events, and good to see you as always.
Good to see you.
And there's some fun things going on. Looks like a little bit of something for everybody.
There really are a lot of things going on. You're right. It's a good mix for different age groups this week. So we kind of start tomorrow night with a gallery talk with Poke Chi Lau. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But he has an exhibit right now at the Dishman Art Museum.
Okay.
And so he's going to come and talk about that exhibit, which is 40 years of his photography. And the photographs are images really of China and of China's emergence in the world and of the migration of the Chinese. So it's really, I bet it's just going to be beautiful and a wonderful talk from him.
A little bit of a history lesson.
A history lesson, and in a free one at that. So that's a good event to go to.
Okay,
tomorrow.
And speaking of history lessons, civil rights struggling documentary films.
Yes, the Beaumont Public Library has introduced a documentary series from now through February of 4 documentaries, and the first one is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. It's Freedom Riders, and it's going to be at the Beaumont Public Library. And then there's another one Saturday, Nicole, at 1 p.m. It's Abolitionist at the Terrell Historic Library. So those are two. And then if you get on our calendar, you can see the other ones. We actually have it in our news section, and then on the calendar you can just type in library events or entertainment or something like that.
Okay,
and
so they're having several different movies.
Exactly.
Okay,
and then they'll have a discussion about them all. So if you see all 4 of them, you really might want to participate in that discussion.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Lutcher is also kicking off kind of a series, and it's their children's series, and they do this every year. The first event is on Friday at Stuart Little.
Okay.
And they're your
So
little
cute.
guy. You're not too far from your little guy wanting to see this one. And it's a 1 hour, and it goes at 9:30 and then 11:30. So 2 showings of the 1 hour. And then there's Romeo and Juliet that's going to be there January 27th at 10 a.m. And then they continue with their series. But what's so great about these is they all come with a curriculum. So teachers can take students, and then they can study the.
That's cool.
Exactly. So
I'm all about that education, especially for my little one.
Exactly.
So I like to see when things are in the community that not only are fun, but that they're also educational.
Right, and at the same time, the kids don't know they're being educated.
Yeah,
even
they're
better.
having so much fun.
Kind of covert. Exactly. We have an art museum opening, exhibit opening at our art museum. It's the opening reception this Friday night at 6 p.m. And this is the self-portraits of the Texas artists.
Okay.
And there are 18 different ones, and so that's free, 6 p.m. at the Art Museum of Southeast Texas. Jim Stafford and Mo Bandy Band are grand tour at the Julie Rogers on Friday night, and then Cabaret is still going on at the Beaumont Community Players.
All right. Well, as always, thank you so much, and we'll see you next Monday.
All right.